Maybe we could close out here by talking about the markets a little bit. We always talk about the markets at the close, but one of the questions I keep getting asked, Bill, is whether or not this election is priced in. I mean, in a lot of our text threads we have with our friends, everybody's trying to figure this out. All eyes on the election, which is here in 7 or 8 days, and the question is like, a lot of people looking at the prediction markets saying increased probability that Trump wins the election. So they're wondering, is there still time for me to adjust my portfolio right ahead of this? And so you heard Druckenmiller talk about this week. Paul Tudor Jones talked about it. I think Ray Dalio all said the market is fully banking on a Trump victory at this point in time. I probably wouldn't put the market is at 100%, but there's 70 to 80% baked into the cake. You can see that a lot of stocks have moved a lot. And I peeled this back a little bit.
This is unbelievable. I'd love to see what's in this Democratic spread trade bucket. It's down 20% in 30 days.
I'll tell you, I looked at it, some companies in the solar complex like Enphase, et cetera, down 25%. Companies
in 30 days.
In 30 days. Companies like in the healthcare trade, Humana and others down significantly because obviously they provide Medicare Advantage and other products that will get hurt, that are expected to get hurt under a Trump presidency. And so if you look at the policy consequences of these two candidates, they're very stark. Right. And I would argue that
he's also talked about an MFN clause for drug prices inside versus outside of U.S.
So at this point, would I sit here and I try to fine tune my portfolio for the election? Probably not. I think that markets have been quite efficient on this over the last 30 days. And my own sense is that the bigger surprise, right? If you thought that it wasn't 60 or 70% likelihood that Trump was going to win, let's say you thought it was actually even odds and you believe the polls that are out there, right? That whole trade there will unwind if Harris wins. So there would be a massive move in the other direction.